Hey guys. First of all, I just want to thank Sheila, Rob, Coach Campbell, my family, my agent Kim, for believing in me and I guess helping me get to this point I am and trusting me through this whole process. And very excited to be back with the Lions and looking forward to the future.
All right, Tim, start us off.
Well, first off, congratulations, Romeo. You kind of alluded to it there in your message, your journey. You were cut from your eighth grade football team. You were undrafted in 2016. You were waived by the Giants in 2018. Have you had a chance to reflect at all over the last couple of days of just how far you've come and what today means for you?
Yeah, it's been really interesting. I guess looking back, like I said, cut from the eighth grade football team, going undrafted, and kind of having these points through my career where things didn't necessarily go as planned leading up to this moment. And just at the end of the day, just very thankful for everyone just having my support system, my family, just guiding me through that whole process and having that source to lean on. And just very thankful for the whole situation.
Justin?
Romeo, my congratulations as well. Guys wait for a while to get to the market to see what their value is, and I don't know the exact time frame, but it was like about 15 minutes into being allowed to talk to other teams that you reached an agreement with Detroit. And so I just wondered on the time frame, why were you able to get a deal done so quickly in that window? Start with that, I guess.
I mean, at the end of the day, for me, it was a pretty simple decision. Being able to play with my brother and I guess continue that, what we wanted, our vision we have, and what we want to get done in the city of Detroit. That was very important to me. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me and was able to get something done pretty quickly.
You mentioned it there. I mean, how big of a factor was the opportunity to continue to play with Julian?
Yeah, it's huge. We've obviously, we went through last year, but he went through most of last year injured. So knew we would get that time to really, I guess, be on the field together. And obviously through college, we were in there at the same time. We were separated for a little while, and being able to share that time, especially with my brother on the same team, is kind of unbelievable and priceless. So that was very important for me.
And just I want to squeeze in one more. Dan Campbell said he reached out to you pretty early on after he got hired. I just wonder what that conversation was like and your initial impressions of your new coach.
Definitely a lot of "wherefore art thou's" going on in the text messages, which is very funny. But had a couple good conversations with Coach, and obviously you guys know his personality, high energy, a little unorthodox. But at the end of the day, it was I thought it would be a great fit. I love the things he's doing here in the building.
Appreciate it, Romeo.
Go to Mike Rothstein.
Hey, Romeo, congratulations. I'm curious, I know you talked a little about timeline of playing with your brother. Did you get a sense that there would be a big market for you if you ended up maybe exploring that a little bit more?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think that came as any surprise, but at the end of the day, playing with my brother was definitely very important for me, and I wanted to get something done pretty quickly because a lot of things can happen during free agency.
And at what point did you kind of realize that was what you really wanted to do?
Yeah, I mean, probably when they drafted my brother, that was definitely my vision. He signed a 4-year contract, and I think our contracts are going to finish at the same time now. So that was definitely something I wanted to get done, and just being able to spend the time helping develop, and I guess developing this defense together.
And just if I could slip in one more, because you mentioned it, like, was that part of it too? Like, is that just complete coincidence that the two of your contracts are entering at the same time, or was that
maybe? But looking at it, it definitely works out with the timeline, and hopefully we can get something done here.
Cool? Thanks, Romeo. Congratulations again, man.
Thank you.
Dave Burkett.
Hey, Romeo, let me echo everyone and saying congrats. I think everyone's happy for you. You mentioned, the vision, I guess, that you have with your brother. Can you just expand on that a little bit? What is the vision you have for the two of you, for the team, the city, whatever that may entail?
Yeah, well, I think it's rare to have, I guess, brothers, I guess, on the same team, let alone the same position, which I think is really special. And being able to share that with him, especially going to the same college and I don't know, it's family. So I think that was something that was really, really important to me. And it's kind of like a priceless decision and pretty easy decision for me to make.
Was there did you give the Lions a discount at all? I don't know if that's the right word, just to stay here. I don't know. Was there, I don't know. Can you take us inside the negotiations a little bit on that?
I mean, I guess it's like kind of unknown. Like, I mean, like you said, free agency lasted pretty quickly. It was pretty quick for me. So I didn't really get I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would happen.
You didn't bother to see what else was
there.
Yeah. Just last thing is the defense. I mean, it's going to look different than it has the last couple of years. So what do you envision your role being, and how do you envision playing with Trey, with Michael Brockers, with the whole collection of guys that you're going to have up front?
Yeah, really excited about the group of guys we're going to be able to play with. Obviously, see myself as a pass rusher, edge setter. Looking forward to, I guess, build and grow upon the different tools I've learned over the years and develop within this system and just keep getting better each and every year, keep being consistent and just growing as a D-line together and as a defense eventually, and just looking forward to the whole process as we get going this year.
Defensive end, outside linebacker, are you hand up, hand down? What do you?
All of it. All of it.
Okay. Great, thank you.
Go to Kyle next.
Romeo, congrats, man.
Thanks.
My questions were all stolen, so I guess just maybe to build a little bit off the brother thing, because it's kind of a unique thing. It sounds like that was a big reason for you resigning so quickly in Detroit. What was your favorite part about playing with your brother last year?
I mean, just being able to like see him develop, because like I said, even after I got out of high school, I didn't really get to see any of his games, and like I guess watch him in his process. And then when I got to college and like got out of college, he was just entering college, so we didn't really have any crossover, I guess, on the playing field. So just being able to like go through last year, as weird as it was with COVID, him being drafted and like finally getting that opportunity to share the same field with each other and damn near live with each other. It was just really special, and that's something I definitely want to keep going.
You guys didn't live together, right? But you lived in like the same neighborhood. Right?
Yeah, he was right next door to me. It was we basically lived together, basically.
So what was that like? I mean, how often was he coming over for dinner? Did you guys have any rituals or traditions you guys set up last year?
Yeah, we'd have dinner together, especially during training camp. After those long days, it was kind of like a nice time to come back at night, and just like eat together, and talk about whatever's going on, either with work or personally. And just having that time together was really special for me, and I'm sure him as well. And yeah, and that's something we're looking to, I guess, build upon and just keep growing with each other and just learn even more about each other, just spending that much more time together.
So, really important question here. Who does the cooking when you guys have dinner together?
We may have an outside source do the cooking every now and then. If I'm up to it, I try to cook, but with my mom's help, of course, on FaceTime. But he's probably a better cook than I am. I'd say that.
Right on. Thanks, Romeo. Appreciate it.
Yep.
We'll go a couple more. Mike O'Hara.
I'm really sorry about that. I got carried away. I'd just like to ask you about the pass rush in general. You really elevated your game last year, one of 9 or 10 players in the league to get double-digit sacks. I mean, what's it like when you've got a good rush going? How does that impact the game, and how do you counter adjustments by the offensive team to keep it humming?
Yeah, like I said, the most important position on the field is probably the quarterback position next to the defensive end. I'd say, but any chance, any way you're able to, I guess, affect the quarterback position is a good thing. So that was something I wanted to develop, and the more times you can get to the quarterback and affect the quarterback, the better chance your team has at winning. So that's definitely something I want to develop, and I felt was really important.
And how important is it to develop counter moves if they're going to adjust to what you're doing, then you try to play that cat and mouse game with them?
Always. It's a big cat and mouse game the entire game, and even this year is probably going to be even more of a challenge because there's no secret anymore. I guess the cat's out of the bag, and more people are going to be paying more attention to me, so I have to be even more developed within the counters and the pass rush moves.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
We'll do two more, Larry, then Stoney.
Hey, Romeo, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Do you at all look to like recruit other free agents to come to Detroit and sell, other veterans on, what you obviously believe in is possible here as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're building something really special here, and I'm looking forward to, I guess, just getting in the building and being in the building with the guys, and just going through that process together, practicing and like hanging out in the locker room, and just really getting to know each other in this new team because it is going to look different going forward. So yeah, and that includes adding different guys from different teams and new rookies coming up. And just looking forward to the whole process in general, just developing those relationships.
All right, Stoney, last one.
Yeah, so Romeo, how different do you think the new defense is going to look? Have you spoken to Aaron Glenn? Is it going to be more centered on rushing the quarterback as opposed to what was here in the past?
Yeah, I actually just spoke to him recently, but it's going to be a combination of everything. Obviously, got to rush the quarterback, but you got to earn that right by stopping the run and forcing the offense to be one-dimensional. And I think it's going to look real special going forward.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Romeo. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.